Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Kobe Bryant.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Abdul-Jabbar, D-Wade out there with Morant. Then there's Marion, and it's Abdul-Rahim in at the power forward. And for the Surf, Ryan is out there with Paul. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Embiid, and it's Durant in at the 3. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now here's Hayes, following the shot by Kareem. Embiid sets the pick for Paul. Shot clock at 6. With the step back. And that one's good. Durant.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Out to Morant. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Launches it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Paul passes to Bryant. "18 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Here's Morant. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Morant. And he makes that one.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Pass to Embiid. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Marion. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Morant against Paul. Embiid inside the line. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Morant. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Six to shoot. Spurs working the ball around now. Fires from the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. San Diego's head coach and I got a chance to talk. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves, so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Lets a floater go. Count the basket. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Close into the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Surf. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And checking out San Antonio. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
Well, right now for San Diego,
they're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just have to keep themselves above that play-in line.
Now, here's Morant. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Wade against Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the Spurs with possession. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. Wade from outside. It's rebounded by Durant.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Diego. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Marion, a screen on Bryant. And a foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And San Diego making a change here. Roy's checked in. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Spurs. San Diego leading by 6. Brian up top. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wade. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Basket counts. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Roy. San Diego moving the ball around. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Bryant. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, we'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Spurs trail by 4. Morant passes to Wade. Morant looking around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by San Diego. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Morant. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Paul kicks to Roy. Katie against Griffin. Puts it up from 17. And it's Durant missing. Spurs trail by 6. Wade outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. In the corner, it's Griffin. Wade outside. And the 3 off target.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And here's Embiid, defended by Griffin. Griffin against Embiid. Shoots from 14. San Antonio with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wade. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Wade gets the bucket.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Kobe. 3-pointer. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Out to Morant. Connects from 3-point range. Now just a 1-point Surf lead.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And so Morant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Wade. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Assertive play by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
It'll be the Surf with their first time out of the game right here. Teams changing it up here. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his 3-point shooting has been. the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Francis. He's guarded by Harper. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's got 8, and good that time. Bryant's got 10 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now here's Kobe. He's got 10. Driving the lane. And he gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside Harper. 8 on the wing. Back to Harper. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Diego.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And that one falls for Harper. The Spurs making a switch here. Elliott's checked in. And Harper drops them both. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Harper. Outside Roy. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Griffin passes to Harper. Back to Griffin. Outside Dang. Back to Griffin. 5 to shoot. From 17 feet out. Count it. Good. Harper's got 6.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And that one's good. Durant.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Durant is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Francis in at the point. And for the Spurs, Dang out there with Griffin. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Elliott. And it's Harper in the point guard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Dang. Now Griffin. Guarded by KD. Shoots over KD. And it's off the back rim. No good. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Timberwolves.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Griffin. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Griffin kicks to Harper. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Spurs passing it around. Over to the wing. Here's Elliott. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. Francis passes to Durant. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision making very quick.
He's checked in for San Diego. Spurs also at the sub. Marion's checked in. Here's Francis. Lays it up off the glass. Francis has got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harper dishes to Marion. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment now to see the numbers for Blake Griffin. Averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Durant uses his size and close.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Outside Harper. Cuts off the pass. Outside KD. Here's Roy. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here is Harper. 6 points for him. Hayes with the steal. Lobbed up there for Durant. Down low. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Durant against Griffin. Hayes with the screen for KD. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And San Diego making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Now here's Harper. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside for Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by San Diego. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Now here's Harper. He's got 6. Marion outside. Pass to Griffin. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The 15-footer. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Durant.
If there are any better pull-up shooters than Durant in the NBA, it's a very short list. All a defender can do really is just hope he misses.
Now here's Wade. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota. Tough night continues. Shooting a woeful 1 for 9. San Diego moving the ball around. KD's shot is good.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Pass to Harper. Picked by Griffin. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Played outside. Knocked loose. And now San Diego on the break. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Spurs.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Diego. The Spurs also with the sub. Morant's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Richard the Dynamic John Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than John Morant, and I'm coming up short. John doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. So it's the Spurs now. It's a 2-point differential. Outside Griffin. Shot to stop the run, and taken away by Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got his first bucket of the night.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Morant kicks to Wade. It's Drummond, high post. 4 on the clock. The 15-footer. Duran pulls it in. San Diego leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Wade passes to Griffin. Back to Wade. This ball grabs the miss.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Barnes is checked in for Duran.
Number 7, Scotty Barnes.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Wade. And here is Drummond. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Pass to Marion. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Paul looking around. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hayes has got his second basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wade outside. Outside Griffin. Kobe against Wade. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Bryant. San Diego leading by 6. Griffin with the steal. To the paint. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
San Diego, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And Bryant kicks to Barnes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Wade outside. Outside Griffin. Wade outside. Outside Griffin. Good D by Barnes. San Diego, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Keenan. Bryant up top. Wade is covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kobe against Wade. Kobe's shot is off. Spurs trail by 6. Griffin kicks to Morant. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Drummond sets the screen for Morant. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And it's Paul penetrating. Hey, that's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Arian.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Barnes. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Keenan. Now here's Kobe. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And he makes the first.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside, Kobe. Ball kicks to Durant. Bryant down low. Wade is covering. Kobe, that's good. Bryant's got 17 now.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And they pick up 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. San Diego ahead, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly live from DMZ Bank Arena.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for San Diego, they're in a good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And moving on to the Surf, it's been a close one for them through 2 quarters.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the serve. It's a 1-point game. We've got Durant. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Spurs shooting reasonably well, 45%. And for San Antonio, they've got Dwayne Wade. He's out there with John Morant. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Marion. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 4 slot. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
One shot.
And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's Kobe. Good D by Wade. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Morant. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Mary. Guarded by KD. For the lead, Abdul-Jabbar, so skilled inside. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's KD. He's got 10. Embiid with the screen on Murray. Durant, no good. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant passes to Marion. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Working on Hayes.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Embiid sets the pick for Durant. San Diego with another miss.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Embiid. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. And San Diego calls time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
To see the numbers for Paul. 9th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bryant looking around. Overweight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one wide left.
Out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Up top, Kobe. Wade is covering. Here's KD. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Durant.
And Durant is just a true hooper. He has never stopped working on his game, and we all know he also watches a ton of basketball games.
Here's Marion. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For the tie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Wade surveying the D. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
no question he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. San Diego trails by 4. Pass to Embiid. Ball outside. Here's KD. Guarded by Marion. KD can't get it to go.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Making it look effortless. Durant is sensational at pulling up on a dime.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Marion. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside Bryant. Back to Durant. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Morant outside. Here's Wade. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And San Diego calls time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
Let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Chris Paul, 4th.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for him to go it alone.
Yeah, and when you can shoot it like he can, why not? Just the threat of their shooting makes them more effective at this point.
Count it.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
San Antonio leading. Wade outside. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio again missing. San Diego has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. to the inside. Outside for Durant. A miss that time would have put him up. Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it's Wade in the corner. Goes up on the wing. Good work defensively by Kobe.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Wade. Now Morant. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul kicks to Bryant. It's Durant on the wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Roy's checked in for Hayes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one misses.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Durant for three. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Embiid.
Fourth personal foul.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for San Diego.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And so Bryant will bring it up for San Diego. The slam! Kobe Bryant flying high!
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside Griffin. Here's Abdul-Rahim, guarded by Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Bryant. Inside, it's stolen by Duren. Durant kicks to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Morant with it. 14 points for him. Abdul-Rahim passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. Got a piece of it. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Abdul-Jabbar's got 32 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Bryant kicks to Paul. Durant up top. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And the Surf lead by 2.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Abdul-Jabbar against Duren. With the hook shot. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Griffin inside. Defended by Duren. Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boy kicks the ball. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. And it's Durant missing. The Spurs shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Wade finds Morant. It's blocked. And now San Diego on the break. Here's Roy. And he lays it straight in. Roy's got his first bucket in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Diego.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .115 left to play here in the third. Outside Harper. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. The shot comes out. The defense that time from Duran. Francis passes to Roy. The layup missed. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Harper. Outside Griffin. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Defended by Duran. Lock at 6. Here's Elliott. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Elliott's got 5 now.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Outside Harper. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Francis, and the layup stood off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Surf lead.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for San Diego. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We come back right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Kobe. Roy is out there with Jalen Duran. And it's Francis in at the point.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Roy dishes to Hayes. Outside Bryant. From the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Griffin's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by San Diego. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here he goes. Out to the right wing. Harper with the steal. Wade outside. Over Roy. Wade can't hit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Stolen by Wade. quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Marion, again, the miss by the Spurs. San Diego leading by 4. Outside Bryant. Pass to Hayes. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Francis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Surf lead by 6. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's stolen by Wade. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Brandon Roy.
And the grown man strength of Wade powering his way through the contact.
And San Diego making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Wade.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Wade against Wolf. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Francis. The shot's good. Here's Harper. Marion outside. Shot clock at 5. And Drummond kicks to Marion. Here's Harper. Again, the miss by the Spurs. San Diego leading by 5. Now Bryant. Over Marion. Kobe can't hit. The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Griffin passes to Wade. Back to Griffin. Over Kobe. That misses off the backboard. San Diego shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass to Roy. There's a good screen. Going inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Barnes. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Embiid, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And it's 8 points for Joel Embiid.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Pass to Marion. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Kobe against Marion. Bryant. Rebound San Antonio.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Embiid against Griffin. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Griffin. Bang comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Morant in for Wade. Outside Harper. Back to Morant. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Roy. It's Morant with Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second team foul.
Hayes, he's checked in for San Diego. Bryant comes in for Brandon Roy. Then for the Spurs, Sean Marion, he's checked in for Dang. And it's Wade in for Ron Harper.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's Paul bringing it up for San Diego. Leading by 5. Outside Durant. Paul passes to Hayes. Paul with the screen for Hayes. Back to Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Surf lead by 7.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Marion outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Outside Durant, it's stolen by Wade. Morant downhill. Wade dishes to Morant. Wade against Bryant. From 13, it's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Embiid with the screen on Wade. On the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Hits it from three-point range.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Hayes with the screen for KD. They swipe it. Marion outside. Back to Morant. To the inside. Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Timeout called here. The Surf will talk it over.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for San Diego was getting across in their huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. That one is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. San Diego has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Durant, look at KD going to work inside.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
Morant outside. Paul rips down the rebound. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the serve. It's a 1-point game. KD on the wing. Guarded by Marion.
Let me tell you a little secret. I've had to guard KD, and it's not easy, folks. Not easy at all.
That's the first. That will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Wade. 9 feet out.
Oh, so tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
At the line for the Spurs, Dwayne Wade taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Ball outside. Here's Durant. Confident finish by Durant.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Wade against Bryant. Wade, right side. Shot clock at 6. That does not go. San Diego leading by 4. Uncovered. He nails the jump shot.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure. Well, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 6-point lead. Now Wade. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Bryant against Wade. Good work there as it goes down.
And Wade stepping to the plate in a huge spot. This young man embraces the spotlight.
Now Paul. Paul, a screen on Marion. Here's Paul. Embiid tipped away. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And you can't hit a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Paul. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Got a piece of it. Wade outside. Moran outside. From 18 feet away, it's in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And San Diego calls time here. They foul and stop the clock.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2, Chris Paul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Morant fires. So San Diego wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.